This is Ken Yagelski. I'm Director of Gas Supply for Southern Company Gas. I'm going to talk for a few moments about the current state of natural gas and particularly about natural gas prices. We've all experienced this increase in energy prices. Particularly, we're concerned about natural gas. And this really isn't something that started recently. This actually goes back to last summer when we saw the world start to recover from the pandemic, and we saw an increased demand for energy of all types. That resulted in a slow response from the energy industry, particularly oil and gas production, to a mismatch in supply and demand. Demand grew coming out of the pandemic. There wasn't sufficient supply, and the natural gas and oil production couldn't ramp up their supply quick enough to keep prices moderate. But it wasn't just natural gas, it was energy of all types. And we probably didn't notice it so much during the summer because our use of natural gas is low during that time. So we didn't really recognize the price increase as consumers. You probably did recognize it at the gas pump as you fueled up your vehicle, or maybe even buying propane for your patio grill. Those were things that we all saw increase last summer. It is important to recognize that this happened around the world, but it really started last winter in Europe. And that was because Europe experienced an unusually cold and long winter. It lasted well into the spring. So their demand for energy for space heating was higher than normal, and it really depleted their supplies of fuels, including natural gas. So their storage inventories got drawn down to unusually low levels. Their supplies were restricted, and they saw their prices increase very high. In fact, their prices in Europe were 5 to 6 times those that we are experiencing in the United States. On an equivalent basis, they saw natural gas prices about $30 an MMBTU, extremely high. That kind of rolled over into the next summer. While Europe was trying to replenish their inventories of natural gas in the storage for the coming winter, they wound up needing to use a lot of natural gas to generate electricity for two very important reasons. There's a great reliance on renewables right now in the energy market in Europe, and they saw a summer where wind speeds were at record lows. So all of their onshore and offshore wind turbines were not operating as they were expected to, so they had to turn to natural gas to generate electricity. And it wasn't just natural gas, it was also a high demand on coal and oil as well. Now, a big source of natural gas in Europe comes from Russia. For various geopolitical reasons, Russia was restricting the flow of natural gas into Europe, and it resulted in those prices increasing even more. Europe looked to the United States to help resolve that. So the United States does export natural gas as liquefied natural gas, and that presented a higher demand in the United States for natural gas production for export to Europe to address their summer needs. Now, the demand for natural gas has not dramatically changed. We saw a small blip as shown on this graph in 2020 where demand dropped a little bit related to the start of the pandemic, but certainly the forecast for energy demand continues to grow. And as shown on this graph from the Energy Information Administration, that also includes a growing demand of natural gas. Now, that's a good thing because natural gas generally on a global basis is replacing more dirtier fossil fuels to generate electricity. And so we are helping to bring down greenhouse gas emissions by utilizing natural gas in that way. And for the United States, that is exporting natural gas, again, as liquefied natural gas to these other markets. Now, there is a limit to how much LNG can be exported. That's governed by the Department of Energy. There's not necessarily a risk that all of our natural gas will be exported to other countries, but it does present a situation where the demand for exports has sustained the demand on the production capabilities here in the United States. So this graph kind of helps demonstrate a little bit of the history, and this is natural gas prices, actual historic natural gas prices at different production locations in the United States. And this generally represents where the vast majority of the natural gas is produced in the United States. I wanted to show this because it kind of explains a little bit about the slow response from the natural gas production side of the business. Because you go back to the winter of 2019, 2020, And even 2020, 2021, those heating seasons were actually a bit warmer than normal. And that resulted in a low demand for natural gas. And as shown on the left side of this graph, low prices. And that resulted in a lot less capital being invested into natural gas production facilities. Now, you kind of fast forward to the spring and summer of 2021, you can see prices started to increase. Now, again, this is a reflection of the demand for natural gas to be exported to Europe. Prices increased because the production capabilities in the United States were not ready for that. It took a while for the capital to be reinvested into the natural gas and oil production, but as you can see, there was a response. Once you got through the fall of 2021, prices dropped off down to more reasonable levels. And it's only now that we got into the heating season that you see some short lived spikes in prices. And that's actually pretty typical. When during the heating season, you have a couple of cold periods. You can see here at the end of January and most recently here near the end of February, we've had some cold weather in the mid-continent regions and in the Midwest that's resulted in a short-lived price spike. But the energy industry did respond to the demands of Europe and help bring the more long-lived higher prices down to a reasonable level. Now, these price spikes are important for utilities to try to mitigate the impact of them to customers. And this chart just helps to represent that the exposure that the distribution companies have to these high prices is limited. That's because most every local distribution company utilizes purchasing strategies that have different terms and conditions and look to different production areas for that supply. And the different terms here are important. Every local distribution company relies on the current natural gas market. Some of their purchases are long dated. They might have been made a year to 2 years prior. Some are made the season before, and much of it is made certainly weeks or months before. As in this graph, the area represented by the field daily swing volumes, about 25% of the customer's price, is what's exposed to that daily price. So any variability that we see is limited. The remaining 75% of the graph are purchases that are made outside of the daily market. So there's some price certainty. We know what that price is. The result is you have this weighted average cost of all these different components that are in this basket that help mitigate the impact of the volatility that we've seen.
Hi, I'm Jen Martin with the Energy Assistance Department at Nicor Gas. I'm here to go through the many assistance programs available to customers in need. So what are the different energy assistance programs and what do they do? They provide bill payment assistance to income eligible customers. And over the last 3 years, the impact of these programs has significantly increased, meaning more customer grants and grant dollars allocated. Some of these growth drivers include COVID-19, winter heating seasons, and the high natural gas prices, which is new for 2022. You can see since 2019, we had 3 programs with $21.9 million applied to help our customers, compared to 2021, where we've had 9 programs with $51.9 million applied to customer accounts. In addition to the work our energy assistance team does to connect our customers to available energy assistance programs, we also partner with local agencies and our contact center. We promote programs through community outreach events, as well as through communication channels such as nicorgas.com via the Energy Assistance page. On this page, customers can download an Energy Assistance Program flyer to learn more details about the 5 available programs for 2022. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on that link. So here from the nicorgas.com, you can go to our Energy Assistance Program box right here. And then under the downloads, there is an Energy Assistance Programs Criteria and Benefits link. Once you click that, it will bring up a PDF flyer that you can print out if you would like, that shows all the available programs. As you can see, we have 2 programs up here, LIHEAP and PIP. These are the federal and state funded programs. LIHEAP is typically a one-time grant per program year, but during COVID-19, there has been supplemental grants. Customers applying do not need a past due balance or disconnection notice, as eligibility is based on gross household income. PIP is similar to a budget plan where the state pays a portion and the customer is responsible for the difference. Customers also can eliminate past due balances through an arrearage reduction program. Both LIHEAP and PIP cover up to 200% of the federal poverty level. Customers can apply for these programs at their local area agency. And down below, it talks about how to apply, and here's where you can find where your local area agency is. We have 3 Nicor Gas sponsored programs. The first one is sharing, available to customers not eligible for LIHEAP or PIP. The program offers a one-time grant per program year of up to $400 towards their account balance with a minimum grant of $150. Customers must be between 201 to 250% of the federal poverty level. To apply, a customer must visit their local Salvation Army. Energy Aid offers a one-time grant per program year of up to $250 towards any past due balance. We partner with multiple agencies to offer this program to customers up to 300% of the federal poverty level. Our newest program, Shield of Caring, in partnership with the Salvation Army, this program provides a one-time grant per program year of up to $250 towards a customer's past due balance. Customers who are at or below 400% can apply online at shieldofcaring.com. And just so you know, customers can also apply for Energy Aid and Shield of Caring any time of the year if they have an outstanding balance. One of the questions we receive is, why do we send customers to agencies to apply for energy assistance programs? And the reason we do that is because it's beneficial to the customer if you're directed to agencies who not only process their applications for programs that can help them pay their gas bill, but they also promote other programs available to you for which you may be eligible for, including food, housing, and rental assistance. On the back of that flyer that I showed you earlier, there is a Energy Assistance Programs worksheet. And because we want you to maximize the energy assistance benefits available to you, the Energy Assistance Program flyer includes a worksheet. This will help determine your eligibility for one or more programs, the order in which you should apply, and where to apply for each program. For example, a customer with a family of 4 with a gross household income less than $4,417 in the last 30 days may qualify for LIHEAP, Energy Aid, and Shield of Caring grants. Here you can see the worksheet. You would first enter in the household information, how many members are in the household, provide your household income. Based on these 2 numbers, you're going to find where the family size matches and then what programs are eligible for. If your income is less than column 2, based on your family size, you may qualify for LIHEAP, Energy Aid, or Shield of Caring. Income between columns 2 and 3, sharing, Energy Aid, and Shield of Caring programs may be available to you. Income between columns 3 and 4, you may qualify for sharing, Energy Aid, and Shield of Caring program. If it's past the last column of 4 between columns 4 and 5, you may qualify for the Shield of Caring program. We do encourage customers to apply for LIHEAP, PIP, or sharing first if you are eligible before applying for Energy Aid and the Shield of Caring program, because it will truly help you maximize your benefits. And then down here, step 4 and step 5, you have the application for energy assistance programs and where to go, as well as the required documentation to make sure you can process your application in a timely manner. And just to review the Shield of Caring, this program did start October 21st of 2021. It is funded by a $5 million contribution to the Salvation Army. And so far, we've served about 3,000 customers with nearly 590,000 grants. And to get to the Shield of Caring, once you're at our energy assistance page, we have the Shield of Caring information right here. And if you go to the Visit the Shield of Caring, it will take you to the online application. We get a lot of questions about the charges on your bill, so we put together a video that explains what each of these charges consist of and why your bill varies from month to month. Just go to the residential section of nicorgas.com, click on Billing and Payment Options, and then Understanding Your Bill.
At Nicor Gas, we appreciate your business and want to help you better understand your bill. So, here's a quick overview. Your account information is summarized on your bill, including your account number, service address, amount due, and due date. Which brings up the question, how do we determine the amount of your bill? Well, monthly charges are broken down into 3 main categories. Taxes, the cost to deliver safe and reliable natural gas to your home, and the cost for the gas, which we purchase for you to use without markup. Keep in mind that gas costs change all the time, so these numbers will vary depending on the season. Other factors, like turning up the heat when there's colder weather, or increasing activity or the number of people in your home, will all contribute to higher costs. And remember, we offer many options for paying your bill, including no-fee options, so you can choose the payment method that works best for you. Visit nicorgas.com for more information about your bill and how you can pay it. Thanks again for being a valued customer of Nicor Gas.
Keenan Walker, representing the Energy Efficiency Department at Nicor Gas. There are many ways you can make your home more efficient to save energy and money. I'll walk through some of the programs we offer to help you realize savings on your bills. The Efficiency Program offers benefits to help improve the comfort of your home, save money, as well as help the environment. The residential offerings that are available include home assessments, rebate for the purchase of smart thermostats, natural gas furnaces, boilers, and water heaters, free energy savings products, and energy efficiency loans. And here's how you can reach some of these offerings through our website. For residential customers, you just navigate to the site for the link on it. Scroll down to where it says Ways to Save. Click on this link here. It'll show you the resources such as how to schedule an assessment, how to also obtain an energy savings kit. Another benefit that we offer are home energy assessments. These free assessments are conducted by an energy advisor, and it can be done in person or virtually. Customers may receive free and or discounted energy savings products, including WaterSense certified shower heads and faucet aerators, foam pipe insulation, programmable or smart thermostats available at a discount. And they also receive a report with recommended products and rebate opportunities available, and the trade allies do all the recommended work. For more information on the assessment, you can go to our website. And once you get to the website, you can take a look at the free products and services. And here's how you can schedule a home assessment. You can do so online by clicking on the free home energy assessment link. And by clicking on the box here, you can schedule a in-home assessment. If there's any issues or difficulty with scheduling it online, just certainly feel free to call the toll-free number 877-886-4239, and one of the Marketing Outreach Center representatives will help you to schedule the free home energy assessment. We also offer residential rebates payable directly to the account holder. This chart here shows a comparison of the rebate amounts available from 2021 to 2022. Pretty much the amounts are the same. However, we do have a couple of new offerings, such as tankless water heaters, where the rebate is now $150 available to customers. There's also a rebate for combination boilers and integrated domestic hot water heaters that offers a $500 rebate. And for applying for the rebate, there are several means of doing so. I'll click on our website here, again at nicorgas.com, to take a look at how to obtain an application for filing on a rebate. And there are several ways of applying for a rebate, one of which is to obtain a fillable PDF application, which can be done by downloading an application, which you can fill out by hand, sign in, date, and send in to the address listed on the application, along with a copy of your paid invoice, or you can apply directly online as well. We also offer energy efficiency loans. These are residential multifamily properties that do qualify for the energy efficiency loans, and the equipment that is available for the loans are also eligible for the Nicor Gas energy efficiency rebates. The loans repaid through a monthly installment on the Nicor Gas bill at a 4.99% interest rate. There's different repayment terms depending on the loan amount. The loan amounts again start at $500 and go up to $20,000 for residential customers. They also start at $500 and go up to $150,000 for both multifamily and small business customers. There are no application fees. There are no additional payments allowed. However, you can repay the loan in full at any time with no penalty. And for more information, there's a website that is www.energyfinancesolutions.com with a good deal of information, frequently asked questions, and a toll-free number for more questions as well. We hope this video has given you a better understanding of the external forces that drive the cost of natural gas, the energy assistance funds available through the programs we offer, and agencies that can help you pay your bills, and tips, tools, and rebates to help make your home more energy efficient and give you more control of your natural gas bill.